Welcome back. We are here with our friend Lisa Sasevich, who is a best-selling author, Tana's mentor. We're talking about purpose and meant for more, really how to actualize your purpose in a way that helps the most people. Her book is out April 14th, Meant for More by Hay House. You can take her free online course at meantformoregift.com.
So one of the things, Lisa, before I throw this over to you, because you're just so full of knowledge, I want people to hear that. When I came to you, I could not figure out why. I can get up on stage and speak, no problem. And I can do a really good job and I can get a standing ovation, no problem. What I couldn't figure out why I could not get the conversion. I couldn't sell stuff on stage, which made no sense to me. I'm like, why am I not able to sell stuff? And I always felt a little awkward about it. And then when I came to you, you helped me figure out why. It's because I'm not money motivated. Like I'm a nurse. I'm not money motivated. It doesn't matter to me. Like the money wasn't converting in my head. Like when I'm speaking, I'm not driven to make money. But when I figured out that what I'm driven to do is make a difference, it made all the difference in the world. Like when I connected it to me making a difference in people's lives rather than me making like that money at the end of it. Like, so I think people need to know what's important to them. And it's okay if making money is your thing. You just need to know it. And you helped me figure out how to switch that in my head because that was a block for me. Does that make sense? And that was like so important for me to be successful. So I just wanted to throw that in because if you don't know that, you'll always stumble. You'll always not be able to figure it out.
Listen, when I created the Meant for More formula, chapter 1, or step 1 in the 5 steps is making peace with sales.
Yeah.
And so it speaks directly to what you are sharing from your heart right now. So many people that want to make a difference go out there to do so. You're a great example, Tana. You have a huge difference that you make for people. And then we go, oh no, I have to sell. Like, I didn't get in this to be a salesperson. I did this to make a difference. Mm-hmm. And so like you said, when you came at it that I've got to learn to sell from stage, that's not congruent with who you are. Mm-hmm. But when you realize that in order to make the difference I want to make, I need to be able to speak in a way that gives people what they need to be able to say yes, right? And I think one of the biggest transformations that we can have when we are out there wanting to make an offer to help people is to realize that when somebody says yes or no, whether it's a personal invitation or what we call an irresistible offer to work with you, right? It works on either whether you're making money with it or not. When you make an invitation or what we call an irresistible offer, whether somebody says yes or no, it's actually not personal. Mm-hmm. It feels like it is because you're the one making an offer. So it's very easy to feel like they're accepting or rejecting you. And that's why a lot of people never do make their offer. But if you could separate those things, that when you make an offer, you're offering your unique value to the world. You're being purposeful, right? It's part of your plan to make a difference and live longer and be abundant. And on the other side is a person who is inside themselves saying yes or no to their own transformation. They're actually not saying yes or no to you. They're saying yes or no to themselves. When you decided you wanted to work with me, Tana, and become my client, you are saying yes to your mission. You're saying yes that you really, really want to help more people.
And I thought you could help me get there.
It looks like you're saying yes to me, right? We had a transaction, right? There was money exchanged and time scheduled, but really who you said yes to is yourself. Right. And that's the biggest way, one of the biggest mindset shifts that we can use to make peace with sales. The idea of making our offer is that it is purposeful. It is a generous thing to do. Otherwise, you're kind of out there talking about a possibility, rowing people out into the lake of possibility so they can see something new for themselves. If you don't make your invitation, it's kind of like leaving them there with no oars. How do they get started? How do they lose the weight? How do they help their child, get that special plan at school? What's the steps? There's got to be something to sign up for.
So that was actually an
That's
answer to
interesting.
my earlier question is
Yes.
why do sales make people anxious? Because it's the fear of rejection, which is a basic biological fear. Because if you're rejected by the group, so when I decided to do something different than my colleagues, and I initially got all the blowback and the criticism, it was very painful. Because being part of the group from an evolutionary perspective, you live longer. And when the group rejects you, your family rejects you, or your colleagues, your friend group rejects you, you're more vulnerable to get eaten by something else. And so rejection is such an innate fear that people have. They don't want to step into that. But truly successful people, they're able to risk rejection
And what you just
to
said is
do
good.
something else, but you have to reframe it in your head.
So it's not rejection of
And
you.
ultimately, for me, it's like I found another group that I love more. And so it's basically you just have to find who your people are.
Well-
and people who don't take your offer, well, they're at least at the moment not part of your group.
And I love what you said. They're not rejecting you. They're saying no to themselves. That's a huge reframe. That's just huge.
It is. In fact,
It's
I
not
love that
personal.
you both came up with the word reframe because the first chapter, the first part of living your meant for more journey literally is called reframe the game and make peace with sales. So you're right. It is a huge reframe and really any transformation that any of us want to have. This is what I've seen from over 30 years of my own personal development is that all transformation is preceded by a decision. Look at any transformation you've had in your life, even if it was the school of hard knocks, if you had a transformation from it, at some point you made a decision to. So for folks who want to, make a difference and make money doing what they love, there's a decision. And the decision that's being offered right now is you could decide to reframe the game and make peace with sales.
I like that.
And so people can learn more about your work. They can go to meantformoregift.com. They can pick up the book, which will be available April 14th. And if they pre-order it, that would be awesome. Because, one of the things I've just found is that if you have information that's helpful for you, give it to someone you care about, because it's actually in the act of giving that you get to keep it, because you'll have somebody to share the work, someone to share those principles with.
Which is why I'm still friends with the people from my mastermind group, because no one else understands what you're saying. So it's like,
As you grow and you step into your unique value, a few things will happen.
Yeah.
There's going to be the people in your life that don't want you to change.
Right.
And sometimes it's going to be some of the ones that are closest to you, and that can be hard. But you're also going to find out who your champions are.
right.
The people that really, really believe you were meant for more. And, if you are out there championing someone, feel free to share meantformoregift.com. There are adult, we all have children that are adults now and that they're somewhat directionless in the world. And them being able to look at an early age and find their unique value.
Yes.
What a gift.
Yeah.
What
No,
a
it's
gift.
gret. You are a
Oh,
gift.
this would actually be a great gift for Michael.
Yeah.
It would be, I'm just thinking of people we could, because
Then I
you
can
just
see a
have
little
to
wheel
send
spinning.
the URL to people, just send
No, that's a good idea.
meantformoregift.com.
You are
All right,
such
my
a
friend,
gift,
we have
Lisa.
to stop, but what a joy to see you,
look
again
amazing.
and
You look
hear your
beautiful.
voice and be part of our Brain Warriors Way community.
I'm so honored to be here today and excited for all of us to keep living our meant for more journeys and staying in touch and letting it all unfold as we make our differences. In the world.
Absolutely. If you're enjoying the Brain Warriors Way podcast, please don't forget to subscribe so you'll always know when there's a new episode. And while you're at it, feel free to give us a review or 5-star rating, as that helps others find the podcast.
If you're considering coming to Amen Clinics, or trying some of the brain healthy supplements from BrainMD, you can use the code podcast10 to get a 10% discount on a full evaluation at amenclinics.com or a 10% discount on all supplements at brainmdhealth.com. For more information, give us a call at 855-978-1363.